Hello guys, and welcome to another video with the Love Blueprint. Today's video, we're going to talk about the number one killer of loving relationships, or a relationship that we want. And no, it is not lying. No, it is not cheating. No, it is not deceitfulness. It is definitely this one thing, and that one thing is contempt. Now, what contempt is it's assuming that the motives for the individual you're in a relationship with is doing something from the premise of selfishness, not caring about you, deceit, not loving you. One of many different forms of the same truth, right? It's contempt. Whenever we see our person doing something, what is causing us to see them unloving is contempt. We are judging them from the premise of they're doing something wrong. They're not caring about us. This is the number one killer. Now, you remember in our last videos, we talked about prayer, and prayer being the only power that we have as human beings. And I am praying to myself continuously. When I have any inner conversations where you are not hearing what I'm saying to myself, but I hear what I'm saying to myself, this is prayer. So when I'm telling myself or I'm having contempt, I am judging this individual from a premise that is unlovely. And prayer is always answered. I want to emphasize this. No prayer ever goes unheard. I can guarantee you. I've been doing this for a long time. All of your prayers are answered. The Father always hears what you're praying, and the Father always grants what you're praying. So the solution to contempt is understanding. What if we were to, for the next week, give yourself a challenge that if your person shows up a certain way, why not give them the benefit of the doubt? Why not think that their motive is that they love you and they care about you and they're doing the best they can? Why not think that they are the best partner ever? And somehow, even though maybe you might not be able to come to a reason as to why this is the case, which is fine, they're doing this because they love you, because they care about your relationship. And that's why they're doing what they're doing. So then the saying in the Bible, do not judge based upon appearances, but judge righteous judgment. And that righteous judgment is understanding that what you are praying will be answered. So if we know that our prayers are answered, which we do, hence why prayer is talked about so often in the Bible and church and everywhere else, the power of prayer changes things. There's miracles that happen all the time from prayer. Let's take that principle or take those facts and let's apply it to our relationship. For the next week, think loving of your person. Think they're doing this because they love us so much, because they love our relationship, because they care about me so much. Although maybe my reason can't understand, they love us a bunch. Now, here's an interesting thing realistically, is that a lot of our reason is associated with belief systems, and also a big driving factor of how we see reality. A lot of it is based upon fears or causing ourselves to not get hurt, right? That's the motive. I don't want to get hurt. And so a lot of the reasoning mind's job is to protect me from threats. It's to protect me from being harmed. It's to protect me from being blindsided. But what we find if we go back to prayer, prayer changes everything. So combine the two of these. Yes, we know we may have some thoughts come up from the reasoning mind that suggest that there's problems or that we're going to get hurt or it's not safe, but we trust in prayer. This is what it's talked about when Daniel was seeing lions. Daniel was seeing lions and he kept his eye on the Lord. That is what that passage means, is I do not focus on the current lions in my reality. I focus on the prayer that I had in communion with God. When I prayed and said, thank you that it's this way. And then going forward, I'm going to stay faithful and I'm going to stay loyal to that prayer. I will not falter. I won't be double-minded. Again, as talked about in the Bible, a double-minded man should expect nothing from God. So for the next week, when contempt comes up or the reasoning mind wanting to protect itself, do not judge based upon appearances, but judge righteous judgment. And simply pray again. Reaffirm your prayer. Thank you that I have the perfect person. Thank you that they love me. Thank you that our relationship is harmonious. No matter what you see, keep your eyes off the lion and keep your eyes on the Lord. Thanks for watching, guys.